Hello, my name is Angelica Tumora with the number 113. So first we will dive into Trump's background. So his full name is Donald John Trump, and he was born on June 14 in 1946 in Queens, New York, and he is the fourth child of Fred Trump and Mary Ann McLeod Trump. He came from a well-established family, and he was exposed to real estate from a young age. And as a teenager, he attended the New York Military Academy, and he also studied at Fordham University for 2 years. But then he transferred to Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, and he graduated in 1968 with Bachelor of Science in Economics. And his career before becoming president was first became real estate career, where he joined his father's company, which is called the Trump Organization now. And he was also in entertainment and media, where he gained national fame through the reality TV show The Apprentice in 2004, where contestants competed in business challenges. And he also was in branding business, where he licensed the Trump name for products and services such as hotels, golf courses, a university, clothing, and other ventures. And before becoming president, he had already built a strong public image, where he is known for being bold, outspoken, and often controversial.
Alright, after we learn about Trump's career before he become a president, we move to the next is what actually shaped in his political belief. Most of Trump's political view came from his personal experience, especially in the business. So he grew up in a real estate family where competition, negotiation, and also make a big decision were part of everyday life. That environment taught him to think in a bold, result-first way, which later influenced how he approached politics. His education at Wharton also played a role, being around ideas about profit and global competition shaped his belief that the economy and national strength should always come first. And his international business experience made him focus on protecting American industries and being thorough in trade deals. And then his time on television, like entertainment, taught him to the power of image and direct communication. That's why he often used like straightforward communication and like unfiltered communication style in the entertainment. So yeah. And then finally, living in New York influenced his strong view about immigration, security, and law enforcement. So basically, Trump's political beliefs were shaped by business, media, and the environment he grew up in. And that's the key background behind his political mindset. So let's move to the next question.
Hello, my name is Ega Ramadan with love story number 112. Right, Donald Trump is a leader of the Republican Party, which is generally seen as the conservative wing of American politics. So the core idea is a small government. So they believe the government should interfere less in people's life and their economy. This means they push hard for low taxes, especially for businesses, because they think that encourages spending and growth. Republicans also strongly prioritize national security and a powerful military. Other social issues, they typically favor conservative values and traditional institutions. So we can say that the Republican message is often summed up as a championing individual freedom, self-reliance, and the free market over large government programs.
Hi everyone, my name is Tika Dwi Febrianti Putri with last student number 122. I'm going to explain how Donald Trump's major policies reflect the values and principles of the Republican Party. The first one, from domestic policies. One of the Trump's biggest achievements was the Tax Cut and Jobs Act of 2017, which these policies lowered taxes for businesses and individuals. Trump also removed many government regulations that he believed made it harder for businesses to grow. These policies reflect Republican values like lower taxes, free market economy, and encouraging business growth. And then immigration and border security policies. Trump also focused on very strict immigration policies. He built more sections of the border wall, increase border patrol, and introduce travel restriction for certain countries. This reflects the Republican belief in strong national border and national security. And then the second one is foreign policies. Trump introduced America First approach. This means he focused on what benefit the United States before any other country. This makes Republican belief in the protecting national interest and less dependent on international organization. And then trade and China policies. Trump placed traffic on China's goods to protect American industry. And in the Middle East policies, Trump recognized Jerusalem as Israel capital and helped create the Abraham Accords. This aligned with a Republican support for Israel and stability in the Middle East. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Panimandi Sastriwiswani with student number 102, and I will discuss the key laws, reforms, or programs that introduced during Donald Trump's presidency from 2017 to 2021. First, Donald Trump passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, lowering taxes for both people and also businesses. It boosted investment but also added a lot to the national debt. And then he signed the First Step Act, a criminal justice reform that reduced some long sentences and expanded programs to help prisoners to get back into the society. It actually got supported by both political parties. Trump also scaled back parts of the Obamacare, offered cheaper, more flexible insurance plans, though some of them didn't cover very much. 2020, he replaced NAFTA with the USMCA, aiming to protect American jobs and manufacturing, and supported farmers in the market. And when COVID-19 hit, the CARES Act provided stimulus checks, expanded unemployment, and small businesses loans. It helped millions during crisis, but it came with high cost. And then Trump also improved veterans' access to healthcare through the VA Mission Act, letting them to see non-VA doctors more easily. And during Trump's presidency, he focused heavily on immigration. His administration created a travel ban, made asylum seekers wait in Mexico, enforced a policy that separated families, and expanded the border wall. These actions raised humanitarian concerns and faced many legal challenges. And then, throughout his term, Trump also pushed deregulation, especially rolling back environmental rules to boost oil and gas production. The supporters said it helped the economy and energy independence, while some of critics concerned about the environmental damage. That's all. Love it or hate it, Trump actually made some major moves that still shape the US today.